Looks like we have some local Malaysian sports action over here. Gonna have to go see what this is all about. It looks like a combination of like wrestling and I don't know. I'm gonna have to ask somebody and figure out what's going on. It's definitely some type of local sport or something. Just have to go down here. Yeah, let me do this without holding the camera, right? There's a lot of people over here. Interesting. Oh, I gotta see this. Hey, what is this called? What's the name of this?
Yes, the game name is Kabaddi.
Kabaddi.
It's a traditional Punjabi game.
Oh, Punjabi game.
Yes, it's from Punjab. It's all our foreigners.
Wow.
So we organize every month one event. So we got clubs over here. So total got 8 clubs and this match is final match now.
Nice. That's cool. So many people. I like it.
Yeah, yes. It's our, you can say it's our mother team.
You play?
Yeah, we play our team. We lost in semi-final.
Okay. Is it finals? Finals? Oh, wow. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Nice. How you doing? That's cool. I'm from America. Yeah. I never saw this game before. Never saw it. No.
Actually, it's also in America. It's also have at a high level.
Really?
Yes, it's also
There's something familiar about it. I feel like maybe I've seen it before. It's been a while. That's cool.
He will touch one of them. They have to catch me.
Yeah.
So once they catch, then they got the point. See, if you touch, you go already. He got the point.
Okay.
So like 25 points. Whichever team got first, reach to 25 points, then it's done.
Okay. Cool, man.
Yes. So there are the 4 people. They have to touch, and 4 of them. One of them have to catch him.
Nice. So it's more hobby, or people, or it's like people earn a living from it, or it's a hobby only. It's more of a for fun. Professional. Wow.
But over here also even got a club.
Wow. Cool.
But it's, I can tell you, it's very like you have to be very physical.
A lot of training.
Well trained and a high chance of
No padding, just nothing. That's great. Hot as well. Very hot outside.
It's really.
That's crazy,
But
man.
you can see this is the match number 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you need energy level very high.
Yes, endurance.
Because it will complete in 1 day.
Very cool. How are you? Good? That's cool. So many people. What a serious game, especially in this heat. That is hard. How do you play in this heat? Wow. Nice. Just have to run a few errands today. I've been needing to get a phone case for my iPhone and for my other phone as well. I already dropped my Galaxy phone and cracked the screen recently. Made me realize that it's inevitable if I don't get a case. Yeah, I might destroy my iPhone as well, which I use to record. That would be bad. That would be very bad. So there's a place that a couple people recommended. I mean, some people said go to Chinatown or around Chinatown or Complex Kota Raya, like a Filipino mall, also near Chinatown. So I think I'm just going to head over there and maybe I'll look around a little bit outside first, see if I see like a mobile stand or something like that. Like I don't want to go to tourist street, like pedaling street, whatever, because it's probably going to be overpriced, even though I could haggle it. I think it's better to go somewhere else. So I think I'll try that Filipino mall. I don't know if they have like cheap mobile stuff there or something, but yeah, I've never been there either, so I am gonna take the train. I would walk. It's not so far from here, but it just started to rain, so may as well take the train. It's pretty easy by train too. I could take the red line to Pasar Seni, get off there, and it's like very close by. So total trip time like 25 minutes or something, not bad. But yeah, there's this mall right here, you know, New Central Mall, but any case I find here is going to be at least a little bit more expensive. I mean, any mall, it's going to be a little more pricey to get any mobile accessories and stuff like that, even though they definitely have them for sure. There's like many mobile stores in here, but yeah, I think better to, even though I'm talking about going to another mall, I don't know, since it was recommended in the comments, I assume that somebody knows that they have like cheap mobile accessories. But first, yeah, I'll glance around after I get off and just look if they sell accessories. So I know there's like some stalls over there, like right when I get off at the stop near Chinatown. So we'll see. I feel like just as I got up this escalator, there's a mobile phone case store right here. I wonder what they actually sell them for. Not exactly what I'm looking for, like in terms of the styling. I would get something simple like this. I wonder how much they are. 35 ringgit. Yeah, I would definitely like to get one a little bit cheaper than that, although it's not super expensive to be honest, but it's not cheap either. It's not that inexpensive. I gotta stop saying cheap, because for me, when I say the word cheap, I just mean like, yeah, quite inexpensive. But some people take it as me saying like, you know, because I'm a Westerner, because I'm from America, it's cheap. You know, it's just cheap for us. I don't mean that. If I'm ever saying it, I'm comparing it with other things in Malaysia, other things in Kuala Lumpur. I'm using that as my baseline, not prices back in New York, you know. So yeah, I will try to start saying the word inexpensive maybe instead, or just avoid saying it so people don't misunderstand really what I'm trying to say. Because I like to throw the US dollar amount. I like to do the conversion because I do have American viewers and even like Australian and European viewers. When I say the US dollar amount, they can kind of get an idea of what it costs in euros, in Australian dollars. But yeah, people mistake that for me saying like, oh, this is $3 US, it's cheap. No, I'm just giving the conversion as well for reference. But yeah, here I am in KL Central train station. I'm gonna take the red line. Yeah, probably like 1 ringgit. So one ringgit 50. Inexpensive. Well, that was really fast, just one stop. You know, people ask me why I stay in like brickfields, like near KL Central, and it's because it's just so convenient. You have the New Central Mall right there, and you have the KL Central train to anywhere. You have all of the different lines to go anywhere. So very convenient, and it's super cheap. You know, best value and usually the cheapest like hotels you can find over there compared to like KLCC, Bukit Bintang. Maybe you can find cheap stuff in Bukit Bintang as well, but it's usually a little bit more expensive. Although I do like it over there. I would even prefer to stay over there if not for money, I'd say. But very convenient where I'm staying as well. So yeah. Sometimes there is shops like over here, but I actually don't really see too many right now. I feel like sometimes there's shops like lined up here actually. But I'm just gonna keep walking like more into Chinatown. And so, yeah, I want to talk about something, my plans at the moment. You know, I'm in Kuala Lumpur for just a little bit, for like a week or so. I had to come back to get a package that I had shipped from the US. I mentioned this in another video, but my debit card got canceled, and like I had to get a new one sent to my place in Kuala Lumpur, and so like I had to get back here to get it. And so that's why I went to Penang and then like came back toward this way instead of going like to Langkawi, instead of going to yeah, just some other areas even further like north, Perlis. I had planned to go to on that same journey, but yeah, I kind of had to get back or else I won't have any money. I won't have my debit card. So slight inconvenience, but it's okay. You know, I am just gonna do the like the eastern part of Malaysia as a part 2 to the tour, and I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna do that like soon, like next week, or if I'm gonna take a trip first to another country, change up my environment a little bit, and then come back and do part 2. I still haven't decided. It's gonna depend a lot on like flight costs, accommodations, what I can put together for a good price, like what makes sense. I put up a poll about like what country should I go to next, and everyone voted on Vietnam. And I would really like to go there as well. That's kind of my prime choice. You know, the other options were India. What did I put on there? Sri Lanka. What else did I put on there? What else? Philippines. Okay, I think Philippines was number 2. Now India is number 3, and Sri Lanka was last. But they're all on the agenda for me. They're all on the agenda, so I haven't fully decided yet. Vietnam, I'm a little concerned because it's non-English speaking. It's not the most English speaking country, and so it could prove a little bit less like growth for my channel compared to like Malaysia, compared to Philippines, even compared to India, and even Sri Lanka as well, more English speaking. But I don't want to choose just based off of that. I do really want to visit Vietnam. I've been wanting to go for a long time. But Philippines too, especially Siargao. I'm really, it looks beautiful, so I'm really curious to visit. But that's kind of the plan right now. I will keep you guys updated on what I decide, like as I go along, you know. I'm kind of choosing by the day, you know. I'm not really planning ahead too much. But don't worry, I will be making it to East Malaysia rather soon. Even if it's not on the same exact trip that I'm on right now, it will be a couple weeks down the line or something like that. So no worries about that. I know some people thought maybe I'm just like skipping it or forgot about it, but no, definitely going east. Probably will stop in Malacca too. You know, might even go to Johor Bahru. But I definitely want to go to Terengganu. I want to go to Sabah. I want to go to Sarawak. Those are like for sure I would like to visit, you know. Yeah, otherwise, Malacca most likely as well. Johor, I think I would like to go just because it's also not too difficult to get there. And I can also go to Singapore from there. So it just seems like it makes sense eventually to make that part of the trip. But I got to figure out the schedule of the whole thing. All right, so let me figure out exactly where this mall is. Yeah, I don't see like too many stalls over here. I could potentially go in the Central Market, which is right over there. Actually, that was in my first video of my first impressions of Kuala Lumpur. But it's kind of touristy, so I don't know if that's going to be the best price. Let me look up this mall, and we'll just pop in there first and see if they have like some cheap cases. All right, so I think I've actually been in this place a few times. Quite a few times actually. I just never knew what it was called. Complex Koto Raya. Actually just right over here. I'm going to show you there's like a Malay food stall here, like a mamak style place that I eat at all the time. It's like my favorite spot, and eat there almost every day. So I put it on other videos too. So if you've seen some of my older videos, a few of them it was in there, but I will just show you in case so you can check it out because it's really good Malay food. And it feels cleaner, healthier than like a lot of the nasi kandar food places. My body just feels better with it. It's like less thick curry, I would say. I mean, they also have rendang. They have everything. They have so many options, which is nice, and it's quite fresh. But here's the mall over here. This is the spot. I usually use the bathroom in there after I eat at this place across the street. So that's literally why I know this place. But this is the spot here, right here. Yeah, it's been in a few of my other videos. It's called Dilla. Very good. So much different stuff here. Hey bro, how are you? Not now, I'm still full. Yeah, great spot. But now you know, it's right across from this mall, so it's very easy to find. Let's just go across the street now. I literally ate there a couple hours ago, probably 2 hours ago, and I had 2 massive plates. Because depending when you go, even though it's always pretty fresh, if it was just made, it's really hot and fresh, and it's like, that's when it's the best, of course. I find around 1 p.m. or something. And so when I go at that time and I eat a full plate, even if I'm just a little bit hungry still, I'm always tempted to just get another full plate. Since it's like not too far, but I still have to travel over here. So I just fill up, I eat 2 massive plates. Yeah, that's what I did today. But they just saw me and they were just probably like, Jesus, again. All right, we're gonna cross here. There's also another spot here, which is actually 24 hours. I've eaten here a few times, just like a very late night, like 4 a.m. At the Dilla restaurant closes like 2 a.m. and all the stuff that I eat is actually finished around 10 p.m. usually. So I don't come there too late ever. But yeah, that place behind me, that spot is decent. It's decent, especially for like something at 4 in the morning, 5 a.m. It's like when there's not much around, it's a good option. It's solid. But I would never choose to eat there during normal hours if there's other stuff open, to be honest. It's always really busy out here, I will say, on the weekends. Usually they have like live music right here. There's always like somebody singing, and people usually love it. Yeah, I've been in here quite a few times. I just never actually looked around. I always just come in here to use the bathroom. Unfortunately, a lot of the stores look like they potentially closed already. Hey, you sell cases for like iPhone? Case? You sell case?
Hey.
Yeah. No, okay. Anywhere selling cases in here? Okay. I don't know if he was saying no or if he doesn't know. So I'm just gonna look around. Woo! She was dancing. That's trying to catch her on camera again, but let's see. Definitely a lot of mobile stores in here, but maybe not cases, you know.
Sorry.
Hello, do you have cases for the iPhone 13 Pro Max case? Not for 13, right? Pro Max. Maybe 11 Pro Max? Maybe the same size? Maybe. Is it a hard case or soft? Soft? How much are these ones? 10 ringgit. Do you think it will still protect it if I drop the phone? No. Okay, all right. Thank you for being honest. Thank you. Yeah, I get a hard case. Just in case it ever falls out of the selfie stick or something and the phone drops on the ground, like that would be disastrous. So, hey, how are you? You have hard cases for the iPhone 13 Pro Max?
Oh, iPhone, yeah.
No iPhone case? Okay, thank you. Yeah, some of these places have like a few cases, it seems, but let's see. Let's check around the whole spot because maybe we will find one, and I bet it will be cheaper. Judging by those soft cases, unfortunately, I think over here it's like all clothing, and it looks like all the shops, a lot of them are closed. Damn, it's because it's Sunday. Sunday things typically close more early. Maybe here. How are you?
Yes, sir.
Do you have maybe a case for the iPhone 13 Pro Max?
Got 13 Pro Max? Got.
Like a hard case?
You want a casing?
Yeah, one that's pretty protective in case I drop it.
Screen protector.
No case.
You want a case on it?
Yeah,
The
case.
tempered glass? You don't want?
Screen protector, no. Don't need.
Okay. How many?
I think just one. Yeah.
Right. This one is about tempered glass. This one about casing.
The casing, yeah.
You want a casing?
The casing, yeah.
Tempered glass, you don't want?
Tempered glass, no, not for
Okay,
now.
right now.
Yeah.
13 Pro Max, sir?
Yeah. Do you know the price?
No, keep your seat first.
Okay,
Show for
good.
you first.
Okay.
So you okay, bye.
All right. All right, he has. So we'll see what it is, how it looks, what's the price. I mean, I saw like cases up there, so I'm just like, okay, they probably have one, but those are all more random, I don't know, Android phones and yeah, random ones. Let's see. I think all the Pro Max phones are the same size, like the 11 Pro Max, 12 Pro Max, 13, 14, 15. I think, but I'm not positive. Yeah. It's a big phone. It's a heavy phone. When I first got it, I was disappointed actually how heavy it was, and I had wished that I just bought the Pro. Now I'm glad I bought the Pro Max because of the camera, to be honest. But yeah, let's see. Oh, nice! You have so many. Oh my
no
god!
problem, it's okay.
Wow.
This one the basic one. This one the 10 ringgit.
10 ringgit. Okay.
Yes, right. So this one is silver case one. This one you for charge one, you can the wider charge this one too.
Okay.
Okay, right now. This one is for transparent. This one for commerce anything. But this one the two for high. Very nice one.
I don't like the way they look.
Michael Jackson.
I can't walk around
Okay,
with
Michael
this
Jackson.
thing. Are you crazy?
You did it on.
Something like this I could do. Yeah.
Yes.
It's clear. Probably
all the clear one. This one.
this one. No, I'm afraid like it's
Yeah,
not.
something like that.
It might not protect the phone.
Yeah, something like that.
This will protect the phone. Yeah. If I drop it, most likely.
The draw is okay. For this, got the bumper one.
Yeah. I think
one
this.
the wireless one.
I think this is
This one,
perfect for me. Can I see? Can you open it for me? Yeah, I'm gonna try. Nice. We got the new case. It's not the color or whatever that I wanted or anything, but I care more about the phone protection. Hello. How are you? Good. Good. Bye bye. Yeah, it'll protect the phone. That's what I care about more than the aesthetics. I'll show you the case that I was using. Much less inconspicuous. The other case, like when I'm holding the camera up and filming, and this is what you see. Like this is kind of what people see in front of them, like that. It draws a lot of attention. And so I almost want something that draws the least attention. Don't need any more attention walking around already being a white dude with a freaking camera, you know. Although I like the looks, I like the aesthetic of that other case. It's cool. So I still would like to fix it if possible because, yeah, it's messed up. It's like, yeah, falling apart. And so I've been using it like that, and it's very annoying to use it. Oh, they're taking a photo here. Big group photo there, just photo bombing. But yeah, that's it. I was gonna get a case for the other phone too. He didn't have any that fit the other phone, so I'll just get that in the future somewhere else. That'll probably be even cheaper, but 25 ringgit, you can't really beat that. Maybe we'll just do a little walk around over here. I'm gonna go down this, some pretty good like food and stuff right down this street. Yeah, the only other time I was really over here was like early on, like in videos, is when I first arrived in KL. And yeah, I made a first impressions video, and I made like I had another one right after that I did, like this is why I love Kuala Lumpur. That was the name of the video, or this is why I love Malaysia. that video did really, really well. And like I was kind of walking around this area and I showed the Malay food spot as well. And I still think that was one of the best videos that I did here. Just because I ran into some very interesting stuff on the street. Like there was like some people, homeless dudes like fighting on the street, or one dude took the other guy's cardboard box home and ran across the street, and the guy chased him and like hit him with a cardboard box. So it was just kind of random and funny. And that video just came together well. But yeah, there's a lot of really good like Chinese food over here. I don't eat too much Chinese food because of my food allergies, but I've tried a few. I had one time like or 2 times I had like beef noodle, pork noodle. Sometimes I'll get it without the noodles and I'll just have like a soup, and that's pretty good for me. But yeah, there's like just a ton of food over here. Sometimes it can be really, really busy over here, especially like on a Saturday. Even today on a Sunday, it gets quite busy. Yeah, pretty like touristic area, but again, good for food, good for shopping. Sometimes I'll walk all the way to Bukit Bintang actually and take this way. There's some durian. I actually love durian. I really love durian. My favorite fruit, personally. Durian, I eat guava, I eat pomelo, dragon fruit. Those are mostly the fruits that I eat. I eat durian the least because of the high sugar, but it's delicious. There's a spot up here that's always like beyond crowded. Like you will see a line down the street. Sometimes, like I remember just yesterday I was over here and there was a line of like 100 people, and I never know exactly what it's for or what the spot is, but it must be like a famous spot. This is like reminds me of very much like Thailand style street food, just because there's so much of that in Thailand. They love the skewers. You see it here too, but that one specifically with the mushrooms and the veggies and stuff, just see it in every Thai market. I'm just gonna walk around a little bit. This video is more just like a day in the life, errands, walk around video, giving you guys the update on why I'm back in KL. Yeah, did a Ramly burger video yesterday, which I got some serious hate in the comments for, because I didn't like it, and because since I'm allergic to things, I bought it with the intention of just taking like one bite of it to try it. And I understand that feels very wasteful. I really needed to try it. It's such a famous thing, and while I'm here, I had to taste the Ramly burger and see what it's about, you know. And then people were a bit upset because I mentioned that like I gave it away to someone who was homeless. Like no, thank you. I walked up to like a woman. She had like a child just sitting there. She was like a local homeless person. At least to me, looked like a Malay homeless person. She was not even asking people for anything, you know. And so I asked her. I just said like, "Hey, do you want this burger?" Like I pointed to the bite. So like I took a bite of it. I can't eat it. Do you want it? And she smiled and she took it and she immediately opened it and like broke off a piece for the kid and started eating it as well. And so it made me happy, and I thought it was a good thing. But people said that is, you know, horrible behavior on my part to give like somebody who's homeless like leftover food. That must be a cultural difference, because at least in America, like people are always going through garbage to get food and taking leftovers from the restaurants and stuff, and people give leftovers to people for food. You know, it's a common thing. And so I didn't feel weird doing it, especially because she wanted it. You know, she could easily say no. If she doesn't want it, that's perfectly fine. I will give it to like a stray dog, a stray cat, or something like that. And then people were saying like I'm equating them to being animals. And no, it's not like that at all. It's just that both could benefit from having food, or both are maybe potentially in need of food and hungry. And so to give that option when I can't eat the burger, it's just how it goes. You know, I wanted to try the burger. I paid for the burger. I didn't want to throw it away, you know. And another thing is that, like, I ordered it and I immediately said, like, no sauce. I can't eat it. Like, I'm allergic. And he made me the first burger. He accidentally put soy on it, soy sauce. And I said, oh, I can't eat the soy sauce. And he said, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. And he immediately, like, made me a new one. And, like, people got very upset over that he had to waste food because of my food allergy. But the point is that I ordered the food a certain way, you know, and he made a mistake, and he said it was fine, you know. I felt really bad that he had to make a new burger for me. I didn't feel good about it, but it was just how things went. It was just a mistake. And yeah, that's all it was. But I'm surprised just how much hate and backlash I saw in the comments. Now it's mixed, you know. There's actually 98% thumbs up on the video, like several hundred thumbs up on the video. There's like 5 thumbs down on the video. So in the end, it's like, I know that most people enjoy it and aren't offended by it, but some people got really offended that I didn't like the patties. I didn't like that it's like a prepackaged patty with soy and a bunch of chemicals, and that it's not all beef. But I get it. There's nothing wrong with eating it. If you enjoy it, go ahead and eat it. It's, you know, it's just, for my preference, I wasn't a fan, you know. I like 100% beef. I like the flavor, and I think it's more healthy, you know. That's it. But no knock on you if you eat the Ramly burger. Especially, I think, like late night, as like a fast street food late night thing. Like, yeah, go for it, whatever, you know, who cares? It just wasn't for me, that's all. But anyways. Yeah, so yeah, not sure. I didn't have too much to vlog about today, so I just wanted to vlog whatever the heck I was doing, you know. But it's okay. It's very hard to make an absolute banger every day. It can be tough to get the creative spark every single day to come up with an idea, you know. And as much as I don't even want to do like too many like food videos, it's like sometimes it just comes up because there's only so much I can vlog about if I am in like one place for a while. But it's a nice day, at least. I know it was just raining, but now it's nice out. The sky's pretty clear. But yeah, I always feel comfortable in KL. I don't know, I like coming back here. I think that it's actually my favorite part of Malaysia so far. As much as I wanted to get out of KL after being here for like a month, like after leaving for a week or so, I was like, oh, it feels really nice to be back here. The convenience of everything, getting around easily, since I don't have a car, like the trains are nice, or I can walk if I want to. Yeah, it's convenient, and so I really enjoyed this city. But Penang too. Penang was really cool, and I'm actually eager to go back. I've been thinking about the food there since I left, but I'm gonna hit the rest of the country, I think, before going back to Penang. You know, I'll save that for later. It's just really cheap to go there. The flights are really cheap, and the hotels there are cheap. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna think about where to go here, what to do, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Back to the River of Life, as it's called. Felt I would enjoy the weather a little bit, as it's cooling down now because it rained, and it's getting later, so it's a nice breeze now. This is when it's actually nice to be outside. I want to talk about last night. I finally went out. I don't really go out too often, but it was a Saturday night, and yeah, the last time I went out was like a month ago when I filmed a nightlife video, and so it's not really going out for fun in the same way if I'm filming, you know. So I decided to just go out, don't film. I was going to make another nightlife video about Trek, TREC Trek, right? It's like, I guess, a popular nightlife spot here. but I decided just to go out without the camera. Now the first nightlife video I made is popping off. It's like 40-something thousand views, and it's just been going up like crazy in the last couple days. I guess it's just started to get traction. They started showing it to people. And so I went out this time again to Chiang Mai. Somebody recommended that I go to this place called Havana. It's at the end of the street, and on the second floor there's like a DJ playing and like a dance floor. And he said it was like one of the spots where people actually dance, and it's a good vibe. So I went and actually stayed from like 11 p.m. till 2:30. They kind of closed down at like 2:30 a.m. So I was there till the end, but it was fun. I mean, I don't drink, I was completely sober, but still good time. Everybody in a good mood, everybody dancing. So yeah, easy to feed off of the energy there when it's like that. But I had like three different people recognize me specifically from that video. And they told me, they like asked me, are you a YouTuber? And the first one I was like caught off guard, and I say, yeah. He's like, I saw you like on this street. I saw you do a video on this street. And I was like, oh, nice. And like we talked for a bit, whatever, move along. And like at some point I checked my YouTube stats, and like I saw that video getting a ton of views. I hadn't really seen that it was going so crazy. And so I looked and I saw like, oh wow, it's like tripled in views. And then like I stay at this place, and like a few hours later, this older guy comes up to me, and he's just like, Ben, I've been following you, like nice to meet you. And so it's cool. And then later when I left, like at the end, I went to Kuala Lumpur to get like some food after, and somebody came up to me as well and told me they love the channel. So that's nice. I like it. It feels a bit weird to have people to recognize me in some way. I'm not that big or anything like that, but it felt good that people came up and said that they liked the content, and two of the people wanted to take photos as well. So yeah, I just thought it was pretty interesting. I thought it was cool. It's like some motivation, everything is motivation for me to keep working really hard. When you guys comment, when you guys like the videos, if you see me in the street, say hello. I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's very cool. But I recommend this place, Havana, like, yeah, a fun spot to go if you want to actually dance a bit, if you want to be around like a good energy of people, like completely mixed local and foreigners. Like I met some people from the Philippines. I met mostly actually people who live in Malaysia. But yeah, some foreigners from UK. I've met an American guy, a little of everything. So I thought it was cool. I had a good time. And yeah, I ended up eating a bunch of food in the end. I love the Wagyu steak skewers, the Japanese Wagyu skewers over on Kuala Lumpur. That's my favorite thing over there, but they were closed when I left the party and checked it out. So that was unfortunate, because I was just looking forward to that at the end. I was like, oh, I can't wait to just leave this place and go get those steak skewers. But it was closed. But yeah, check out Havana. Try the steak Wagyu skewers on Kuala Lumpur if you haven't had those. I have to say, I don't know, I'm kind of going a weird direction right now, where I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go around a different way. You know what? I'm actually just gonna walk here. Why not, right? Yeah, why not? Not bad. Nice. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. Really beautiful evening, I should say. Yeah. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this sort of random vlog today. Drop a thumbs up if you did. I'll see you again tomorrow in another video.